Jacob Tutu. Wow, the show rocks. Yes. This show is about an 8-year-old, a boy named Jacob Tutu, and he likes to go on amazing adventures along with his friends as well. Jacob Tutu is such a good character. However, he is one of the best 10-year-olds ever. Yeah. However, he's the best 10-year-old. He's my favorite. He's the best 10-year-old character along with Jake from Jake and the Neverland Pirates. It's and Keon from the Lion Guard, Leo from the Little Einsteins, Johnny from Johnny Test. It's the Johnny Test. Hey Arnold Shortman from Hey Arnold, and furthermore, he is also one of the best. He is also the best characters that everybody has ever saw in his whole life. That he ever saw. That he has ever been. That he's ever been to his whole life. However, he is one. He is also one of the best characters ever. Florence Tutu is such a good mom. After all, she is one of Jacob Tutu's moms who always likes to be totally responsible for her, responsible for Jacob and the rest of his family. Speaking for him and speaking for this, is that Morty Tutu is a good father. He is also one of the best characters. He is one of the best dads ever. He is one of the best dads ever. Along with he is one of the best fathers ever, especially for his voices on Harvey Atkin. He unfortunately passed away on July 11, 2017. Rest in peace. Also, he is also one. He is also responsible to take care of it, take care of them. Em. Noah and Emma are such good siblings to Jacob Tutu. And speaking for this, she is also they are also one of they can go a little bit wild sometimes, but that doesn't even matter. That doesn't even matter. Because it will always stay close to my hearts. Martha Tutu is such a good sibling, good big sister. Sometimes she can always act a little bit bossy and even a little bit sassy sometimes. But she's always such a good sister to her. And sometimes she always calls Jake. She always calls Jacob. Jacob always. Jacob a squirt and a pipsqueak sometimes. And a pipsqueak sometimes. Daniel is the eldest brother of all time. He is somehow gotta be like such the greatest of all time. He is a 16-year-old that somehow that that somehow he is always he is but how even though he's might be though he might be a jerk though he might be a jerk though he might be a jerk might be a jerk. Buford is such a good friend to Jacob Tutu. He is somehow, however, he is somehow gotta be one of the greatest things of all time. Aim, because recently I am pretty sure that somehow he's always friends. He's always a true friend to the very end, no matter what people believe he is. Rapper Brandon Rael is such a good one. She is supposed to. She speaks Canadian French Canadians, and because and she's also supposed and also she's supposed to be so because although she might be a little bit bossy, even though she might be a little bit out of control sometimes, but it doesn't even matter because it will always still be friends no matter what people believe it is. It is no matter what, because I'll always whoever it is, whoever it is and Principal Greedy Guts. Well, and Principal Greedy Gut and Principal Greedy Guts. Well, I hate it. I hate him. Why? Because he's such a fat ass who always ate so much McDonald's, so, too much all the way to fucking hell. However, he is such a fat ass who doesn't know how he eats so much so much like a bitch, so much like a bitch. However, for sour Miss Sour Pickles, sour Miss Sour Pickles, pickle, she is always the worst as well. As much as I totally, totally agree with this as well. However, it is such the word. I will never ever like it them forever to my heart. Louis Louise is such an asshole. All as well along with Principal Greedy Guts and Mr. Sour and Miss Sour Pickle because I wish I could call the police to get to Mr. Principal Greedy Guts and the rest of and Miss Sour Pickle and Leo Louise arrested this time. The animation is good. The writers are perfect. The storylines are great. And the theme song is cool. Too bad this show got canceled in 2006. And too bad this show got taken off the air on YTV in 2010. You know who likes this show? Me. I think I like this show because it's such a cool show. However, it's such a good show because it's one of the best shows of all time. Along with Go Diego Go, High Five, Pinky Dinky Doo, SpongeBob SquarePants, and furthermore. And I don't know who hates this show, so I'm just going to leave it be. Jacob Tutu rocks, and so does the Lion Guard. Pokemon the series yeah, XYZ sucks, and and so does Pokemon the series XYZ. But if there's some users who still like this show, I will totally handle all of your guys' opinion on that show. End of salute. My next salute will be on a high five, and after that, I'll be doing SpongeBob SquarePants, and after that, I'll be doing a salute on Go Diego Go, my number one favorite show of all time on Nick Jr.